Hi guys, Cal the Giant back with another YouTube video going over Arc Raiders, and today I wanted to talk about what I believe is the best starter kit in Arc Raiders. This kit has gotten me literally from level 0 to level 30, and it's really helped me save a lot of money, be able to focus on expansion, and also just snowball and not really lose anything and complain about, oh, I died, I lost something great. Um, this kit's honestly can compete against almost anything you run up against into the game. We're going to be using the Pharaoh as our main weapon. And as you can see everything on screen right now, this is going to be the kit. I'm going to go over the details on why we are using everything for that specific reason. Now, the most important thing that I think people would want to know is why the Pharaoh over all the starting weapons. The Pharaoh is just, even though maybe some people might say its TTK is low, just the fact that you crack shields in one shot allows you to put an immense amount of pressure on whoever you are fighting, and majority of people in these games panic whenever their shields crack because this is a looter game, so they know if they die, they're gonna lose everything, so they start to overthink, they start to panic, and you'll notice that as soon as you break someone's shield with this gun, they run, they don't even try to check where they try to find cover, and that gives you the opportunity to just follow up and lead with the second shot. This gun doesn't necessarily two tap, but if you're able to double headshot, you will two tap somebody. But it's definitely one in the head and two body, or just three body shots, and you're gonna down somebody. And I know the reload speed on it is slow, but I would recommend upgrading it if you have the materials to. It doesn't really cost you much to upgrade it. It's just gonna be metal parts and then some mechanical parts. Very easy materials that you can find everywhere. And then also you can go to the refiner tab and you can actually just craft the materials you need for this for relatively cheap. The augment that we're gonna be using, is gonna be the loot. I think the loot is just the best in the green category. It allows you to have more storage, and you're gonna want that in the early game. And then obviously we're gonna have our light shield because we're stuck with that. Then we're gonna go with 40 bullets. 40 bullets is kind of just standard. I might as well just have a whole box with you just so you have as much ammo as possible. And the reason why is because the Pharaoh is very great at taking out wasps and taking out hornets and stitchers and all those things. So not only is it good just for PvP, but it's also good for just ad clearing and killing things in general. It allows you to sometimes get the two tap on wasps and then hornets. It's gonna take you probably about 4 shots to bring them down, but it's better than using a rattler and sitting there with all that recoil and that horrible bullet spread that that gun has. Now, when it comes over to the quick use items, you obviously want to stack of recharger shields and a stack of bandages. I think everybody knows these are no-brainer items to bring in with you, but I would also recommend bringing in some kind of throwable. I like the light impact grenade. These are very good to use against players when they're around corners. And not only that, it's really good against arc. So if you happen to just be in a situation where you need to kill something quick, you can just chunk one of these and take them out. And like I said, these are also great for players when they are hiding and you're PvPing them and they're around corners. This is a great tool to use to actually take them out. Now, what are some things you could change about this kit that maybe you could progress later on into the mid game? I would definitely still use the Pharaoh even in the mid game because, like I said, it can compete against even a shotgun. It can compete against the Venator. It can compete against a Torrent. Like these weapons I have in my inventory. But the only thing I really changed from here is I would switch to a blue loot augment. The reason I would keep just staying with the loot augment until you get to the purple tier is just because you're still grinding out your BPs and everything, and the loot augment just really allows you to get out with the most stuff as possible. And then also the nice thing about when you upgrade to blue augment is you can take, for example, like one of these keys, right? And then you can go and you can also take like, let me see if I still have one. No, I don't have one. I thought I crafted a raider key last night. I didn't. You can bring a raider key as well, so you can bring a way to escape and access to a lootable area. And if you die, you get to keep it. But anyways, guys, that is my quick, short beginner guide and starter loadout for Arc Raiders. Like I said, I am in the 30s right now, and this kit has basically gotten me there, no problem. Allowed me to max up my stash space and allowed me to get some of these cool guns that you guys see here from me killing people and just getting it. Getting this whole cracker was actually nuts. I actually helped a guy and he died, so I didn't have to even really kill him to get it, but I got it. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the next video.